My sister and I both reincarnated back to the day we were to be adopted. Lily slipped seafood powder into my food to trigger my allergies while scrambling to become the wealthy family's chosen daughter. It's my turn to live the good life this time. Emily. She sneered. Your billionaire dad. Doting brother. And obedient sister, they're all mine now. I pretended to wipe tears. Secretly stifling laughter. Finally free from this viper's nest. Little did Lily know, the Andersons were all monsters. Now they'd be her problem. When Ben arrived at the orphanage, all the children rushed to greet him. Only I stayed behind. Face swollen with rashes. The matron frowned. How did this sudden allergy happen? I shook my head innocently. But I knew exactly who'd tampered with my meal, Lily. My sister. Last life. Ben had adopted me that day. Overnight. I became the tailor's cherished daughter. Pampered beyond belief with a handsome brother who doted on me and a sweet younger sister. Eventually, I even married that brother who treated me like royalty. Lily's jealousy had festered for years. Why do you get everything? What makes you better than me? So when I awoke reborn in the orphanage, catching Lily skulking from the kitchen, I understood we'd both traveled back in time. Outside, children buzzed with excitement. Lily saved Sophia. She'll get adopted for sure. Beneath blooming trees, Lily held hands with a girl clutching my stolen teddy bear. Last timeline. I'd pushed Sophia from an oncoming car and given her that toy. Now Lily recreated the scene, stealing both my bear and my chance while my allergies kept me trapped indoors. Through the crowd, Lily shot me a triumphant smirk. Did she really think I hadn't noticed her midnight kitchen raids or the fishy stench in my soup this morning? The matron sighed. Emily. You were always the brightest. Most obedient child. I thought you'd be chosen. I smiled sweetly. It's all right. I'm happy for Lily. Let her take this cursed opportunity. After reliving that nightmare, I'd rather chew glass than rejoin the tailors. Soon Lily led Sophia inside. Don't worry. Everyone wants to be your friend. Lily cooed. The 8-year-old in lace dresses trembled like a delicate porcelain doll. Sophia. Ben's daughter. Clutching Lily's hand, she whispered. I only want you. Lily. Lily smirked at me, convinced she'd secured her golden ticket. Weak little bunny. Right? I suppressed a shudder as Sophia's wide eyes met mine. Last life. I too thought her harmless, until I found her disemboweling ducklings with kitchen shears. Bloodied entrails dripping from her tiny hands. Cold sweat dripped down my back. The girl showed no fear, raising blood-stained hands to pout at me. Emily. Why aren't you smiling? Isn't the duckling cute? Sophia lived for bloodshed. She derived pleasure from dissecting living creatures, savoring their death throes. The entire Taylor family knew this, yet indulged her every whim. Lily was recounting her heroic rescue to the gathering crowd. Sophia tried saving that stray kitten in the road. I rushed over and pulled them both to safety. One more minute and she might have, I smiled faintly, marveling at her obliviousness. My dear stepsister remained unaware Sophia hadn't been attempting rescue. She'd positioned herself to witness feline carnage up close. The door swung open. A tall young man entered, his porcelain complexion and aristocratic bearing commanding immediate attention. Alex. The Taylor family's crown prince. My breath hitched as I shrunk behind the crowd. Lily stepped forward, cheeks blooming pink beneath Alex's piercing gaze. Was it you? Alex's lips curved. What reward shall I grant my sister's savior? Lily demurely shook her head. Anyone would have done the same. Sophia's safety matters most. Your family's been through enough. She'd studied his preferences well. In my past life, I'd used similar tactics to win Alex's favor. Society labeled him the ultimate brother before our marriage, then dubbed him obsessively protective husband afterward. Lily used to scream about stealing my position. Now Alex traced her jawline, fingertips lingering at her pulse point. Such kindness, he murmured, eyes glittering. Would you join our family? The crowd sighed as Lily flushed crimson. They saw romance. I recognized hunting instincts. He was calculating arterial spray patterns. I kept my head lowered, trembling despite knowing this was my second chance at life. After Alex led Sophia out, Lily cornered me. The Taylors are adopting me. Imagine becoming Mrs. Clark someday. She dreamed of usurping my former roles both as heiress and Alex's bride. What she didn't understand, Alex wasn't protector, but apex predator. Memories surfaced of junior high bullies vanishing after tormenting me. The girl who'd slapped me lost her legs in a hit and run. Alex had emerged from his AP classes that afternoon, arms slung around my shoulders. "You're my Emily," he'd whispered. "No one touches what's mine." His breath ghosted my ear, not comfort, but possession ritual. But the intense darkness in his eyes seemed to reveal something deeper, possessiveness. In high school, when a male classmate tried handing me a love letter, I panicked and refused to take it. If Alex found out, that boy would pay dearly. Yet he blushed and shoved it into my hand. That weekend, I received a call from Alex's phone. Rushing over, I found Alex kicking the unconscious boy brutally, as if determined to beat him to death. He then pressed a gleaming scalpel against the boy's fingers. "Don't worry. It'll be quick." I grabbed Alex's arm, sobbing. "Please stop. You'll kill him." Alex trapped my hand. "How should my Emily persuade me? Was it your left hand that took the letter?" He kissed each finger of my left hand slowly, one by one, until my entire body trembled. "You're mine." His burning lips claimed mine, forcing me to shut my eyes in dread. I knew Alex harbored an obsessive, terrifying need to possess his sister. Sometimes I'd wake at midnight to find him watching me in the dark. Or worse, lying beside me. I always pretended not to notice. But after the love letter incident, he stopped hiding. He began kissing me at night, demanding I call him brother. This psychopath. Our marriage was his idea too. Later, Lily found a decent adoptive family, wealthy, though not as prestigious as the Taylors. Yet she remained fixated on Alex. During my birthday party in our previous life, she arrived bearing gifts before drunkenly draping herself over him. "Alex, I've always wanted you." Alex smirked, studying her with dark amusement. "I warned Lily to stay away." She exploded. "Why should you have everything? We're twins. He'll choose me eventually." I was trying to save her life. She never understood. Alex treated her like a new toy, stringing her along all evening before dragging me to the dim basement. Surgical tools glinted beside an operating table, equipment I'd heard accompanied midnight screams. Staff often carried out bloodied sacks afterward. Pinning me against the door, Alex murmured, "Your sister seems enthusiastic. Should I dissect her? Once I open her chest, she'll never bother you again." My knees buckled. "And no. I love you most. I enjoy her jealousy because I know you only want me." He smiled, satisfied. That night, I pulled Lily back from death's edge. But this lifetime? If she insists on chasing the Taylors, that's her choice. When the Taylors announced adopting Lily, the entire family appeared. My sister stood radiant among them, flanked by Ben, his sharp black suit exuding authority. Suddenly, he asked the orphanage director, "I heard there's a twin sister. Which one is she?" The dean dragged me out and forced me to stand before the Taylor family. Benjamin Taylor asked gently, "Emily, would you like to join your sister at our home?" Lily stared at me with wide, anxious eyes, clearly unwilling to share her newfound privilege. Ben waited with practiced charm as I twisted my shirt hem, suddenly gagging twice. His brow furrowed. "Is she ill?" The dean chuckled nervously. "Emily has seafood allergies, ate something bad today. But she's perfectly healthy otherwise." "Mr. Taylor. Really? She. Interesting." Ben's gaze turned calculating as he studied my lingering hives. No respectable family would adopt a sickly child. When the rejection came, Lily threw herself at me weeping. "I'll visit every month. Sister. Promise you'll take care of yourself." Her whisper sliced through fake tears, "Dad would never want trash like you." Rot here forever. I pretended to wipe my eyes, secretly exhaling in relief. Thank God I'd faked that allergic reaction. Lily had no idea what awaited her. Last lifetime. Ben had smiled indulgently when Sophia dissected live kittens, and calmly told Alex to keep your hands clean after the boy emerged blood-soaked from the basement. The Taylors weren't adopting, they were shopping for human toys. Worse, their fortune teller claimed Sophia needed a misfortune sponge until age 12. Lily's monthly visits became grotesque fashion shows. Dad and Alex keep buying me these silly designer rags. She'd sigh, flaunting 6-figure necklaces. Must be nice being ordinary. Huh, Emily? Her smugness faltered when mysterious bruises appeared. I keep tripping over nothing, she complained, rubbing purple knee marks. The accidents escalated, choking spells. Near-miss car collisions. By 14, kidnappers mistook her for the real Taylor heiress. They returned her battered and sobbing after realizing their error. My salvation came at 15 through plump, kind-faced Principal Harris from the deaf school. His son Dan glared through silver piercings when we met. I nearly hugged the paperwork. This quiet household with its moody teen felt infinitely safer than gilded cages. As Lily boarded the Taylor limo that final day, I whispered farewell to the walking karma magnet. Some people truly earned their misfortune. Unfortunately, the Wilson family home had been destroyed in a fire, killing Mr. Wilson. I was sent back to the orphanage. The headmistress patted my head sadly. Emily, don't be upset. I'll find you another good family. But everyone knew adoption became nearly impossible after turning 18. A few more years here, and I'd never find a family. Tears welled up as I buried my face in her shoulder. I desperately wanted to know what family warmth felt like too. Lily Anderson came swaggering in again, sneering openly. Look at you, sister dearest. Such a jinx. Finally found someone willing to take you in. And you got them killed. Her laughter rang cruel. Maybe you're destined to die alone, Emily. Just then, the headmistress waved at me from the doorway. Emily, there's another family interested in adopting you. Both Lily and I turned to see Ben's confident figure approaching. Lily paled like she'd been slapped. Dad? You're adopting her? Not me. It's Tom. The gardener's family wants a child since they never had their own. Thought it'd be nice for you sisters to stay connected at the Taylor estate. Tom was the Taylor's head gardener. When asked if I was happy about this, I suddenly remembered how lush the estate gardens had been in my past life, rich soil nurturing vibrant blooms. Having someone like Tom as family didn't seem bad. I smiled and nodded. Not that orphans could refuse anyway. Thus I became the Browns' adopted daughter. Besides school, I helped the Browns tend the gardens. Sophia started seeking me out after our chance meeting, watching me work while she sliced earthworms into squirming segments, giggling at their agony. I love playing with you, Emily. Her smile made my blood run cold. I prayed she'd lose interest soon. Lily grew furious seeing Sophia's attention shift. She stormed over during recess. You scheming bitch. Trying to cozy up to Sophia to weasel into the Taylors? It won't work. She only likes me. Turning sweet, she asked Sophia. You prefer me, right? Sophia stared with doll-like eyes before nodding obediently. Lily smirked triumphantly until noticing Sophia still licking the ice cream I'd given her. Sophia, we're leaving. Don't take food from strangers. She dragged the pouting girl away, shooting me a gloating look as if to say she controlled Sophia completely. That night, I glimpsed Sophia in the shadows, methodically stabbing scissors through a doll while staring at Lily's window. Let her get fatter first, she whispered with a demonic grin. More fun that way. Chills crawled up my spine. Lily, you fool. You're playing with fire. Desperate to maintain her status, Lily kept creating drama. One afternoon, she tearfully accused me in front of everyone. How could you strangle Sophia's pet rabbits? She adored them, claiming all rabbits were dead, and security footage showed me last at the hutch. She'd obviously tampered with evidence. Sophia knelt trembling by the carcasses, seemingly devastated. Lily mouthed, "You're dead" at me. Offending the tailor's princess meant dire consequences, especially for a gardener's daughter. But then Sophia suddenly lunged forward, wrapping her arms around my waist. "Big sister, I like you." What? Lily's eyes nearly bulged out, her face alternating between green and pale. This wasn't supposed to happen. Shouldn't Sophia be sobbing and getting her father to throw me out? Why was she hugging me instead? My sister must be having an existential crisis. I could guess the reason. Sophia enjoyed dissecting small animals, maybe she'd mistaken me for a kindred spirit. Great. Another little psycho had taken a liking to me. Sophia became clingier, chirping Emily this and Emily that all day. I started avoiding her, playing hide and seek in the gardens. One afternoon, I curled up in some bushes for a nap when warm breath suddenly ghosted over my ear. I jolted awake to find Alex plucking a leaf from my hair. His porcelain skin glowed unnaturally in the sunlight as he drawled, "Good afternoon." "Gee, good day, Mr. Clark." I bowed, trembling uncontrollably. The air leaned closer, clearly amused by my shaking. "Do I frighten you?" "Frighten?" My hair follicles were staging a mutiny. I forced calmness. "Of course not. You just surprised me." Sunlight fractured across his jade-like features as he smiled, a deceptively tender expression masking the predator beneath. "Surprised I might eat you?" His chuckle sounded like wind chimes. But I knew better. I mentally designed my coffin's floral arrangements. Recognizing his testing game, I switched tactics. "How could mere surprise capture your magnificence?" "My admiration flows like the Mississippi, eternal. Boundless." I laid on the cornball flattery thick. Alex usually preferred playing with shrinking violets, not greasy sycophants. As predicted, he left bored. That night, icy dread shot through me when familiar bergamot and amber scent invaded my room. Why was Alex creeping around my bedroom? Last life he'd haunted my stepsister. Had I accidentally triggered his interest? "Awake already?" His velvet voice froze my blood. I kept pretending to sleep until mattress springs creaked. He'd lounged beside me. Was that a bluff? Exhaustion eventually dragged me under. The following weeks passed peacefully, until Lily cornered me after dinner. "You think becoming a tailor makes you special?" she hissed, manicured nails digging into my arm. "Stay away from Alex. Charity case. Or I'll skin you alive." Her panic made sense. Last timeline, I'd been the sole adopted daughter. Now we both orbited the Taylor dynasty's heir, and Lily's imitation of my former pure innocent act around Alex reeked of desperation. "You've got it all wrong. I'm not interested in him. If anything, you should worry about yourself, with so many girls crushing on Alex. You'd better step up your game." I subtly hinted she needed to maintain her innocent act. Lily's eyes widened with indignation. "I know. Don't patronize me." Her agitation grew palpable. Alex still hadn't confessed to her. Truthfully, I wondered how Lily would fare with the Taylors. But between schoolwork and helping my father tend the estate gardens, I barely had time to breathe. During bathroom break, the stall door slammed shut. "Who does some gardener's brat think she is?" sneered Olivia, the ringleader of privileged bullies. Unable to target Lily since her adoption into the Taylors, they'd redirected their cruelty toward me. Kevin from next class stood beside her, Lily's devoted lapdog who'd once gushed. "Lily's the most genuine girl I've ever met. Her happiness is all that matters." Now he glared daggers at me. "How dare you disrespect a Taylor heiress?" The pieces clicked. Olivia couldn't touch Lily's new status, so I became the scapegoat. Kevin likely acted on some fabricated sob story. Teach her a lesson. Hands clawed at my arms, yanked my hair. A fist slammed into my stomach. Enough. I headbutted my restrainer, clawed someone's face, sank teeth into an attacker's ear. You rabid bitch. Who's next?" I spat blood. "Psycho. She's insane." The bullies recoiled, unprepared for feral resistance. "Emily." Lily burst in dramatically. "Stop this. Even if she's just the gardener's daughter, her performance peaked as she accidentally slipped against a stall door. Getting drenched by the water bucket meant for me. Footsteps echoed. Who dares touch what's mine? Alex's presence froze the room. Olivia and Kevin shriveled under his gaze. Brother, Lily trembled artfully. Soaked and pitiful. Meanwhile, my bruises hid beneath intact clothes. To casual observers, she'd appear the true victim. Sudden realization hit, last life. Alex's daily escorts after my first bullying incident had shielded me. Now Lily's early claim as Taylor heiress protected her. Yet his ambiguous silence tormented her. This staged damsel act tested his protective instincts. And I'd become her unwitting prop. Unexpectedly, Alex strode toward me, tracing my bloodied lip. He murmured, "This isn't yours. Theirs." His thumb smeared crimson. So it is. Those storm-clawed eyes glinted with dangerous curiosity. To others, the scene unfolding before their eyes told a different story. Lily Anderson looked utterly bewildered, unable to comprehend why Alexander Clark had focused his attention on Emily Wilson first. With trembling lips, she whimpered, "Alex." Feeling wronged. "Lily?" Alex's smile remained intact, though his eyes held the cold detachment of someone examining a toy that had outlived its novelty. His fingers lingered near her throat with dangerous casualness, as if contemplating the pressure required to snuff out her fragile existence. Tears welled up in Lily's doe eyes as she channeled her best damsel in distress impression. "It's all right. Really. Emily wasn't hurt. They didn't mean any harm. Please don't be angry. I couldn't bear causing trouble for our family." "How considerate of you." Alex's chuckle carried frostbite. He let his hand trail along her collarbone in mock affection, watching her cheeks flush crimson with misplaced hope. "Since you insist, we'll let this slide." Victory glowing in her eyes, Lily shot Emily a triumphant smirk as Alex draped his jacket over her shoulders. They left hand in hand while Emily boarded the city bus alone. Footsteps approached as twilight painted the sidewalks gold. Ryan Davis from third period blocked Emily's path, his tousled hair catching the sunset glow. "This is for you." The envelope trembled in his outstretched hand, a carbon copy of the love letter that had destroyed his family in Emily's past life. "Did Lily tell you?" Emily asked softly. "About my parents' deaths? The orphanage? The adoption?" Ryan nodded eagerly. "She said you needed someone who understood. Let me take care of you." Emily. Memories flickered, splattered walls. The metallic stench of tragedy. Two little girls clutching each other in red, smeared pajamas. Emily's smile felt razor sharp. "I appreciate it. But I'm focused on my family now." At home, Tom Brown knelt among his rose bushes, soil caked under his nails. "Help me spread the new fertilizer." Emily. "These hybrids require special care." The rich earthy scent clung to their clothes as they worked. Upstairs, Sophia Martinez kept materializing in Emily's bed like an overeager ghost, demanding cuddles with her teddy bear. Lily's latest psychological warfare had begun. But her desperation amused Emily. She'd never grasp how content Emily was simply tending these roses that would soon bloom with such intoxicating sweetness. "You're too big now. I can't carry you anymore." I sighed. "Sophia, go back to your room to sleep." Alex appeared at the doorway. "But I like Emily. I want to sleep with her." "Don't you remember how you kick in your sleep? Do you want to keep Emily awake all night?" Sophia hugged her plush toy, her expression darkening suddenly. "Brother, are you trying to take Emily from me?" These siblings really shared the same obsessive mindset. Eventually, Sophia agreed to return to her room after story time. Alex had done something decent for once, so I thanked him. "No need." Alex smiled, his porcelain complexion giving him that refined yet dangerous aura. Dark eyes swirling with something I couldn't decipher. "Why do I feel like I'm the one who saved you instead of Lily?" "Huh? I seem to recall something interesting. Has Ryan given you love letters yet? Which hand did he use?" "What? Could Alex be remembering things from our past life?" "Emily, tell me the story now." Sophia waved her hand in front of my face. Mid-story. The door suddenly flew open. Lily stormed in upon seeing Sophia clinging to me. Sophia. What are you doing here? This is the servants' quarters. It's filthy. You'll catch diseases. No. I want to stay with Emily. Get down here right now. Lily grabbed Sophia's arm roughly. I'm your sister. Since when do you disobey me? She dragged Sophia away, even slapping her. Sophia glared at Lily while clutching her plushie. Suddenly, she hurled it to the floor. I hate you now. Sister. That was the stuffed animal Lily had stolen from me at the orphanage to give her, Sophia's favorite all these years. I sighed inwardly, mentally bracing for Lily's downfall. Though Lily later resumed her sweet sister act, misfortune struck before she could reconcile with Sophia. Mysterious staircase slips, disappearing manhole covers during walks, even finding half-eaten maggots in her fruit. Damn it. Is someone cursing me? Lily visited temples, convinced Mercury was in retrograde. Only I saw Sophia oiling the stairs, lurking behind Lily near manhole openings, giggling creepily, requesting the gardener buy discount peaches. Now I understood how Lily had protected Sophia from disasters before. Even without real dangers, Sophia would create them for anyone crossing her. I tried warning Lily, Sophia's the real Taylor heiress. Stop provoking her. She dismissed my advice as mockery. Some people just court disaster, determined to prove her importance to the Taylor siblings. Lily redoubled her efforts with Sophia. This backfired spectacularly when she discovered Sophia dissecting rabbits. Ah. Sophia. What are you doing? How could you kill and cut open bunnies? Alex arrived as Lily fretted. Alex. Sophia's mutilating animals. How can anyone hurt bunnies? They're so adorable. Emily is still young. She might not fully understand the sanctity of life yet. We need to teach her properly. But Alex merely glanced at Emily and her rabbit before saying indifferently, let her be. Anything else? If not, I'll take Emily to wash up. Alex? Lily's face twisted like she'd swallowed something bitter. Emily was barely 10 years old, yet she'd slaughtered a living creature. And Alex showed neither shock nor disapproval, even speaking to her in that dismissive tone. Truthfully, Lily should have noticed Emily's disturbing tendencies earlier. Since joining the Taylor family, she'd been too busy enjoying her newfound luxury to spend much time with the girl. That night, servants reported hearing violent crashes from Lily's room. The housekeeper grumbled about sweeping up broken valuables, muttering about bad luck. Humiliated, Lily likely plotted retaliation. Yet days passed with eerie calmness, the unsettling quiet before a storm. Ryan texted asking to meet. When we arrived, the equipment room door jammed mysteriously. Sweet-smelling smoke curled from a corner incense burner. Ryan flushed crimson instantly. Emily, are you feeling okay? Suppressing the creeping dizziness, I demanded. Lily put you up to this? How'd she convince you? She said you liked me but were too shy. That confined spaces help people bond. That you'd confess here. Ryan spilled everything. Finally realizing this wasn't just about privacy, Lily had literally stoked the flames. I'm sorry. I swear I didn't know about the incense. He writhed like a boiled lobster. All guilty puppy dog eyes. Dumb but harmless, probably why he'd survived in my past life. My gaze drifted past him to the steel pipes lining the wall. During the school sports festival, Ryan and I became campus legends by plunging into the artificial lake. He'd smashed the equipment room window first, apologizing through chattering teeth. After the rabbit incident, Lily grew increasingly paranoid about Alex's indifference, desperately trying to expel me from the Taylor mansion. But this time, she'd crossed a line. Whether she provoked Emily or Alex, I wouldn't intervene anymore. The storm raged like heavenly fury when Lily gathered the entire household. Ben. Tom stole from your underground lab. Mr. Brown. We treat staff well here. Why would you betray us? So her recent garden stakeouts were about framing people. Eliminate the help. And I'd lose my foothold too. Yet the family simply watched her perform. How did you know? Alex finally asked. I saw it. Only you can enter that lab. But Tom dragged out a burlap sack. We can't keep thieves. Next time it might be jewelry. Her words hung unanswered. Alex observed her with faint amusement. Burlap sacks. I sighed inwardly. Lily thought she'd uncovered a scandal, unaware what those sacks truly contained. I'd discovered Alex's secret long ago, the shadowy basement. His experiments. The periodic removal of those grisly parcels. Facing the accusation, Tom stood firm. Miss Anderson, there's been a misunderstanding. I wasn't stealing. Those sacks, they only held fertilizer. Lily Anderson pressed on relentlessly. Who are you trying to fool? Fertilizers don't just materialize from Alex's lab. His laboratory is for scientific research. Dare you show us what you've taken? She turned to Alex and Ben. Alex? Why was no one responding? Why did Alex seem completely unbothered? And even Ben showed no reaction? Even without theft. Unauthorized entry into restricted family areas was a serious breach of protocol for staff. Had Lily been more perceptive, she might have noticed the Taylor men watching her with the chilling gaze reserved for those already halfway into their coffins. But Lily insisted on righteousness. Alex, you can't keep covering for Tom. Enough. Ben's palm cracked across her face. Lily shrieked, clutching her cheek. Dad? Dragging us awake over trifles? Taylor family matters aren't yours to dictate. Everyone, bed. Now. But Dad. I only meant, Lily's tears spilled over. Ben strode away without acknowledgement. She turned pleading eyes to Alex, who wordlessly took Sophia's hand and left. Alex? Lily stood frozen in the hallway, bewildered. The father and brother who'd always doted on her now radiated icy detachment. Sophia and Alex's behavior. The Taylors' shifting attitudes, nothing made sense anymore. As the adopted Taylor daughter, shouldn't wealth, Alex's affection, everything rightfully be hers? Yet her grasp slipped daily. Even the mansion itself seemed permeated with quiet strangeness. It had to be Emily. That thief stealing what was hers. She needed to regain the Taylors' favor. Meanwhile, I approached Tom with concern. Father, do we truly need this much fertilizer? Tom hummed cheerfully while planting blood-red dahlias. Their coppery fragrance overwhelming. Father? Found it myself. He grunted, eyes gleaming with manic focus. Premium nutrients make premium blooms. But Mr. Taylor. Quiet. You know nothing about gardening. I sighed internally. Disobedient gardeners never lasted long. Tom's floral obsession bordered on derangement. Perhaps new household staff would be needed soon. The estate remained tranquil for days. Lily schemed relentlessly, until opportunity struck at midnight. Tom? The sprawling grounds fell deathly quiet after dark. There, the gardener emerging from the basement again. Perfect. She snapped photos of Tom exiting the restricted area. Triumphant. With Ben away and Alex presumably at the lab. She cornered me in the basement corridor. Evidence glowing on her phone screen. She smirked triumphantly. Emily. You're done for. I have photos of your gardener father sneaking into the laboratory. Parasites like him who treat their employers' homes as their own deserve to be thrown out. She marched toward the basement. Don't go there. Please don't. I begged. Oh. Scared now? Even after my desperate pleas. Lily knocked on the basement door while dragging me along. Alex. I need to talk to you. Can I come in? Alex studied her with a faint smile. Come in. Alex. I wasn't lying last time. Uncle Tom did trespass here. I even got photos of him leaving tonight. Lily chirped, her eyes darting around the lab. This is my first time here. What kind of secret experiments are you doing anyway? She circled behind the curtain before I could stop her. Her smile died as she clamped both hands over her mouth. Behind the drapes lay an operating table restraining a man with his abdomen split open. Glistening viscera exposed. A severed leg rested mere centimeters from her ballet flats. Surgical instruments of unclear purpose gleamed on metal trays. Ominous jars containing unidentifiable specimens lined the shelves. Lily turned ghostly pale. Sweat beading on her forehead. "Weren't you curious about my experiments?" Alex's cultured voice now made her skin crawl as his shadow fell across the operating table. The horrific truth crystallized: Sophia dissecting rabbits. Alex carving humans. All under Ben's roof. The Taylors weren't just eccentric. They were monsters. "Does my hobby frighten you?" Alex's lips twisted mockingly. "Merely anatomical studies and testing father's pharmaceuticals. This specimen abused his wife until her organs ruptured. She requires a colostomy bag to survive." Yet he walked free. His pallid face glowed demonically under surgical lights. Such waste of flesh serves better purpose here. Lily's bladder released as acrid ammonia filled the air. Why had she schemed to replace Emily as the Taylor family's heir? This viper's nest demanded madness to covet. Wait, Emily had lived with the Taylors in her previous life. She must have known. Was this all a trap? Malice glittered through Lily's terror. Forcing a smile, she purred. "It's just Alex's harmless hobby. How could there be anything wrong? As your sister, I fully support you." Her manicured nail pointed at me. "With this one expired, you'll need new materials. Why not use Emily?" They bound me to the table, Lily personally tightening the restraints. "Don't blame me, sister," she whispered. "Your number was up." Bound to the chair. I choked back sobs. "Please, let me go." Alexander Clark waved the knife inches from my face, making my entire body tremble. Lily Anderson laughed coldly. "Stop playing with her, Ben. Just get it over with." Though the Taylors were twisted, becoming their golden child promised unimaginable luxury. The blade flashed, but instead of cutting flesh, it severed my ropes. "Enough games," Alex sighed, massaging the red marks on my wrists before pressing his lips to the pulse point. "Satisfied now? What?" Lily stammered, face draining of color. "I'm your sister. Why are you freeing her? She'll expose everything." Her voice faltered as realization struck. I approached slowly, smiling. Lily's memories unraveled, the night our parents died, when her terrified screams drowned in my eerie calm. That chilling composure she dismissed as childhood imagination. The orphanage fire that claimed my adoptive family. The elementary school principal's house blaze from our previous life. Fragments coalesced into horrifying clarity. "You," she trembled violently. "It was you all along. You're not human, you're a monster." Her words summoned my own recollections. Childhood moments when parents recoiled from my lack of fear as they slaughtered livestock. My confusion at mother enduring father's beatings. "Just kill him," I'd suggested helpfully. Mother called me demon before accidentally impaling herself during our struggle. The Taylors became my chosen family. Sophia's animal dissections, Ben's human experiments, harmless quirks I encouraged. They adored my innocent facade masking darker depths. For years I ruled their madness. Until Alex's obsession crossed lines. His locked bedroom demands for undivided attention became inconvenient. Affectionate as I was, control remained mine alone. Now time rewound to the orphanage crossroads. Lily's tearful eyes mirroring my 6-year-old self. So many delightful possibilities awaited curation. This time I wanted to switch families. The Taylor family was wonderful, but I'd grown somewhat bored. Several students had gone missing from the deaf-mute school principal's institution. Perhaps an interesting family member might be found there. Then there was Dan Harris, whose teasing gaze held malicious intent. Family requires proper discipline. Yet Mr. Harris harbored inappropriate desires toward me. And those missing students? All his victims. Dan knew yet did nothing. Such trash doesn't deserve to be family. So I burned him alive. When Mr. Harris died, his features contorted in terror like mother's had. Screaming demon. You're a demon. As flames consumed him, I hummed amidst the inferno, envisioning the spirits of his victims tearing at his blistering flesh. How could I be the demon? I'm the monster that devours demons. This world teems with filth. Lambs screaming in wolves' jaws. Natural-born executioners like me exist to purge vermin. Dearest mother, why couldn't you love me? My craving for family burns so fiercely. With Mr. Harris dead and Dan institutionalized, I needed new relatives. Enter Mr. Brown. I joined the Taylor household, only to find him obsessively gardening with unconventional fertilizers. Without the Taylor's influence, discovery would prove troublesome. Finding suitable family is truly arduous. Did you kill my father? Lily trembled. Of course. I burned the Harris trash too. Vermin shouldn't breathe. Oh. I'm reborn too. Enjoy the family I gifted you? Lily's lips quivered as realization struck every moment since rebirth had been deception. When I'd first seen Alex and the Taylors at the orphanage, those weren't fear-induced tremors. They were tremors of anticipation. You're the real demon. Lily shrieked, tears streaming. Alex, save me. She'll destroy you all. Cease calling me brother. The towering man embraced me, his frosty cologne enveloping like midwinter. My sister is Emily alone. Yes. Alex remembered. Or rather, his memories from our previous life resurfaced. That's why he questioned why he felt compelled to save me. Why my room felt familiar. 2 weeks ago. He'd fully remembered. I awoke to cold metal encircling my wrists. He captured my lips hungrily. Emily. Why did you flee? Sophia entered clutching her torn teddy bear. Gaze stormy. Why give my bear away? Both siblings remembered everything. Alex's velvet voice whispered through darkness like demonic temptation. Return to the Taylors. To us. Only we make fitting family. Perhaps true. Quality family proves elusive. The Taylors and I resemble venomous flowers blooming from rotten soil, predators inevitably drawn together. Psycho. Psycho. The terror in Lily's eyes threatened to drown her. After screaming, she broke into desperate sobs. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Emily. I shouldn't have messed with you, please let me go. I leaned closer, smiling faintly. Now, what should we do with you? Alex's arm circled my waist, his chin resting on my shoulder. Whatever makes Emily happy. His lips brushed my temple, burning with reckless intensity. Blood pooled across the concrete floor as Lily's wails echoed through the basement. Our kiss tasted of formaldehyde and copper, surrounded by scattered limbs arranged like macabre offerings. Beyond the grimy windows, swirling galaxies witnessed our union, spiral arms endlessly turning. Stars igniting within nebulous cradles only to fade into frigid oblivion. Universes lived and died. Yet in this manufactured reality, we'd forged our own eternity. 2 weeks later at Sophia's birthday gala, everything's handled. Sir. Tom bowed deferentially to Ben. See it doesn't happen again. The warning hung between them. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir. Tom's unauthorized fertilizer procurement had nearly exposed them, requiring Ben's cleanup. Meanwhile, adoption papers now legally bound me to the Taylor dynasty. Alex mentioned crushing business rivals between champagne sips, Kevin and Olivia's family corporations crumbling under his machinations. Their shares devoured by Taylor Holdings. I'm so happy you're really my sister now. Sophia trilled, clutching my gift, a pristine replica of her favorite plushie. Her smile vanished as she snapped at Lily, fetch my ice cream. Now. What? We're eating. Lily bristled. Sophia's steak knife thudded between Lily's fingers on the table. Ice cream. Now. Fine. Lily stormed off cursing. Sophia stuck out her tongue triumphantly. Dinner entertainment sorted. We raised glasses beneath crystal chandeliers. To Emily joining our family. Ben toasted. We clinked crystal. All teeth and lies and calculated affection. Lily returned with melting dessert, muttering obscenities. Sophia giggled, smearing chocolate across her new doll. Such warmth. Such togetherness. After all, family means never letting go.